Okay everybody, so as you've seen in the last video, the Craftsman Circular Saw was not doing so well. We had a blade issue. Ended up taking the blade, discarding that one and getting some Diablo blades from Home Depot, even though I bought the circular saw at Lowe's. So went back out to the location, and the problem I was having was the circular saw would cut through about 2/3 of the cut and then it would just stop. And so I said, okay, well, and I've only used that saw maybe 4 different times. So I said, okay, I'm gonna take this back to Lowe's, the circular saw, Craftsman Circular Saw, and see if I can't get a better saw.
Oh, and by the way, they told us at Lowe's that a lot of people were having problems with Craftsman.
Yeah, so I didn't have any, they didn't give me a hard time. I was past my 30-day return. I did not have the receipt. It was a lifetime warranty on the tool anyway, but I was only past the 30-day mark by about maybe a week. So instead of 4 weeks, I'm at the 5-week mark. But right when I went to the counter, the returns person told me, hey, Sammy, by the way, everybody. Hey, Sammy, you want to be on camera? And so the return person told me, I can already tell you what the problem is before you even tell me. I said, what? And she said, I can guarantee you it stops cutting before you finish cutting. I said, yeah, exactly. She said that's what's been happening. And this is the V20, the new saw that they're selling this year for the holiday seasons, the V20 series Craftsman Circular Saw. This has been happening to a lot of people, and a lot of people have been bringing it back. Now we do a lot of work and we're using circular saws quite a bit right now. So my choice was to go get a prosumer, the pro saw, circular saw, that I know is gonna last. But I'm gonna not give up hope that there is a consumer, you know, what's not considered a pro saw out there that can operate just as good as a pro saw. So let me give you an example. So at Lowe's, if I would have spent $249 for just a battery and a 2 batteries and a charger, they would have gave me 2 free tools. Now that's a good deal, right? But originally, before I ever bought that Craftsman crap, I went into Lowe's just for this before I ended up with all that other Craftsman stuff. This is the one that I originally wanted. It's the Kobalt 6.5 inch 24V max brushless circular saw. This is the one that I was originally going to get, and then I turned around because Craftsman had this amazing deal there. I turned around and got all this Craftsman, let's just say garbage. Now,
It was my fault. It really was. I showed it to him. I said, look at this deal.
No, it was a good deal, I thought, but it's not a good deal if you can't use it, because I've already had to take the drills back from that package. And that's the thing, it came into a bundle, right? So it was a special deal. You buy something, get something free. You buy something else, you get 2 things free. So I ended up with 3 things free. And the way they broke it down when I took the Craftsman Circular Saw back was they gave me just 30 bucks back, because that's how they worked out the deal special or whatever. It's not a deal if you can't use the saw, right? So what I'm going to do is do the unboxing here of this, just to kind of show you what this comes with. I have hope that this Kobalt saw, circular saw, is going to work. I'm hoping, I have hope that it's going to work and last me without me having to go back and get a Makita, a DeWalt, a Rigid, or something like that. I want to find a lower price tool that, you know, that anybody can use on a regular basis, because that Craftsman saw, even a homeowner couldn't use that. If I've used it only 3 times and you're just like a hobbyist and you want to use it just around your house, it was going to break on you. So you know, so let's take a look at this anyway. So I'm going to open up the box because we just got back with this. I don't have hope for the blade that it comes with, but I got Diablo blades anyway, 6.5. So right away, the first thing we see here, if I can get it out. Okay, so right away, the first thing we see here is a 24 volt charger. It's the 24V Max series. And Kobalt has another circular saw. I think it's called the XRT or something. It's supposed to be better than this. But I think, you know, that's just a gimmick. I think this one should do just fine. And I've got this battery. This is a 4 amp-hour battery. The Kobalt battery. And it feels real good, actually. Nice and heavy. Although you wouldn't think heavy would be good, right? But that one is. I got no problems with a heavy saw. So, oh my gosh, this really feels good. Okay, so we got this, and that's a nice looking saw. It's yeah. One of the things I like right away is this ain't plastic. So this is actually metal, so it's going to be easier to get the blade in. If you remember one of the earlier videos, I had a problem getting the blade in the Craftsman one because the plastic was warped. Well, this is actually metal right here. So this is going to be a good saw. Let's see. So it comes with that here. It comes with this and a nice 4 amp-hour battery. And it comes with a saw blade and instructions. I don't need those. But it comes with a saw. Let's just open up the saw blade just so we can see. Even though I have Diablos, I'm not even going to waste my time using this. I'm not going to say it's not a good blade, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to put it up, maybe hang it on the wall somewhere, use it as a decoration because I love Kobalt stuff. Because I'm going to use my Diablo blades because I know that they're really, really, really good. And so, but anyway, so you get all that for, did I say what the price of it was? Okay, so the price of all this, believe it or not, with the battery charger, a 4 amp-hour battery, is only $79 with tax. It was 84 bucks out the door. So that is not bad when you're talking about it. It contains the charger and the battery. And I'm hoping, I'm gonna put this thing through absolute hell just to see if it will hold up and actually be a good circular saw. One of the things that some of these YouTube review videos has got me on that I just actually thought about today was you have these guys that compare saws. They'll compare circular saws, and if you think about it, they're only doing a couple of cuts with a circular saw, right? And they rate them. And I was watching this one video where that crappy circular saw from Craftsman got rated as number 3, and it's got so many returns right now. It's a big difference from using this on a job site than it is somebody just testing like 10 different circular saws against each other or 5 against each other, and they're only making a few cuts. They're not out there on a job site using the saw. I'm going to keep you updated on how well this one works, but I'm going to give it a good go at it because I'm going to put the Diablo blade in there. Everybody knows that Diablo is probably one of the best blades out there as far as your sawzalls and stuff like that, circular saws and stuff like that. Am I forgetting anything? I feel like I am. Oh yeah, so we've been so busy, literally working 7 days a week, and I hadn't had a time to really upload on here. I mean, we've been just so busy, but yeah, I'll try to get. We're working on the carport for the one guy. How many square feet is that going to be?
40 by 8.
Yeah, but that's 320 square feet carport that we're working on with him. And in the middle of that job yesterday is when my my Craftsman saw decided it was going to do just only 2/3 of the cut. So I had to take out my sawzall and start cutting all this wood with my sawzall, which, you know, yeah, that's working pretty good for me. But Craftsman sucks. I'm hoping that I love Kobalt tools, they're hand tools. I'm hoping that this power tool is can perform on a pro level, you know, out there in the field, and we'll keep you updated with that. But that's it for now.